I'm building a floating shelf. As you can see, it's almost done. I still got to do this part right here. I have one issue with this. As cool as this would be, and I think this would be an awesome seller, it is very difficult to make. So in order to do this correctly in the future, I would have to make a cutout frame that I could put this in that would hold it in place while the glue dries. That has been the most difficult process of this. The other thing, as you can see, I've already glued it all the way around. It is closed. I've discussed it overnight. This piece right here, I intentionally did this because I wanted to hide where it connects, which is nice, it looks good. But it makes this part a little more flimsy. I think if I redid it, I would do it across the bottom. On the inside though, where that seam would be, I do plan on having a block in here so that it will so on top of that will hide it. And then when this is mounted on the wall, this will be able to hold the weight of a cup or a phone or whatever other thing that you could think of. Also to add to this, I would like to add wireless charging for your phone, so I could put a score mark on here, place your phone in a certain area. I could have the wireless charger inside here and run the cords through the back. Or I could have this hooked up to a battery set, either way. This is something I think is very neat. I'm very excited about this. I do have one big issue though, and I'm gonna show you that real quick. This conveyor setup on here, so I had the conveyor set up, which is very useful for, I would say, engraving, for scoring and things like that. But if you want to cut with the conveyor setup, it's not a great idea because you have this open on the front, it's open on the back side, and basically all the smoke from the laser coming through is just shooting out. So I had to open the garage door last night to let all the smoke out because it got crazy in here. I do not recommend cutting with the conveyor unless you have the garage door open. And considering that it's cold right now, probably not a great time to make these, but I would say during the summer, once I can open the garage and kind of get a fan going in here, this would be a very useful time to make these. You could just get them prepped. You could stain these, you can engrave them with whatever you want. If you wanted to, you could put the battery pack RGB lights in here, run them around on the inside. There's just so much I can do with this, but I'm excited to get this finished and hang it up and just see what it's gonna look like at the end, because this is a very, very, very cool cutout. Oh, if you need templates and stuff, by the way, they have templates inside of the Xtool software and the XCS. If you go in there, there's stuff. I got this one actually from one of their clocks that they have. Actually, I can show you. It is a clock like this, and I just kind of blew this up. Honestly, the clock was supposed to be super small, but these pieces of wood with the underlay that I get from Home Depot was just breaking, so I had to make it bigger. But this is the clock design, this is the template, and I just took these, remodified it, and made it into the floating shelf that I want. I might be able to make some smaller versions of these shelves. Specifically, I've made some big ones this time, so I could probably make some smaller ones in the future. Maybe just glue them together. Yeah, anyways, make sure you leave a comment if you have anything that you want to know about these.